With the latest at the Dove Newsroom, I'm Demi DeSoto. Thank you for joining us. U.S. Vice President Mike Pence travels on his first mission of diplomacy overseas, and Pence sought to reassure the European Union in Brussels that the Trump administration will maintain and develop decades of partnership in trade and security. Pence reiterated that the U.S. commitment had to NATO and to reaffirm that Trump's administration's promise that Russia will be held accountable.
Whatever our differences, our two continents share the same heritage, the same values, and above all, the same purpose: to promote peace and prosperity through freedom, democracy, and the rule of law.
EU Chair Donald Tusk and other members of the EU leadership expressed to the Vice President their concern over the actions of Russia in the Ukraine, and other locales in Europe needed a united stop to front. Well, the toy industry kicked off the 2017 Toy Fair at the Jacob Javits Convention Center in Lower New York City over the weekend, and this year it takes Toy Story to a new level. Physital is the buzzword at the show that runs through Tuesday, and that is the new thing, which is a combination of physical and digital brought together in toys, and not just for kids. Toy industry analyst Jim Silver says another trend in the industry is growing ties to movie releases and the productization of the movie.
The biggest trend in the toy industry in 2017 is all about theatrical entertainment. In a typical year of the toy business, you see 6 to 8 films that have toy tie-ins. This year, there are close to 25, and most of them are going to be quite big.
Attendees had the opportunity to cover a record-breaking 415,000 net square feet of exhibit space, filled with hundreds of thousands of toys, games, and youth entertainment products. Well, after drought years in Southern Oregon and Northern California, is there such a thing as too much snow? Well, not for farmers or ranchers, along with skiers and snowboarders making their way to Mount Ashland over the weekend, where they saw over 2 feet of new snow blast the mountain. As riders enjoyed the fresh tracks on a very healthy wintry blanket, they've been enjoying that all season. And while having to coordinate a race, head alpine ski coach Gary King says there can never be enough snow.
Oh, this has been a phenomenal season. Look at this weather we're having. Compared to 3 years ago when we had no snow, we almost have too much snow, but we will never complain about that.
The Southern Oregon Alpine League competed their season Saturday, and they completed it at the slalom event, along with many locals chasing their fresh powder dreams. Mount Ashland, being under 90 miles from the coastline down to the Siskiyou Mountain Range, has seen over 280 inches of snow this winter, and it's bracing for another big storm this week. Well, let's take a look at the regional weather forecast and see what about that storm that's coming in. And we'll take a look starting in Northern California. And as we do, we'll see snow coming in by Tuesday and temperatures below freezing at night, mid-40s or so during the day. As we look at the Klamath Basin, snow coming into the picture by Tuesday as well. Overnight temperatures below the 30-degree mark, midday temperatures around 40 or so. As we look at the next forecast, we'll see coming up on the Oregon coast, rain throughout the period, 30s in the overnight temps and the mid-40s to upper 40s during the daytime. And Central Oregon, snow and snow rain mix in the picture. 40 degrees for a high on Tuesday, low temperatures overnight, and they're going down. Daytime temperatures on Wednesday, only 17. And up in the Portland metro area, rain throughout the period. Thunderstorms possible by Wednesday. And for Southern Oregon, a little bit of rain, a little bit of thunderstorms. Temperatures right around the 50 mark tomorrow, and that's the way it's going to be. Join us every weekday morning at 6 a.m. for Mornings on the Dove.